Hello and welcome to the channel. Today's video, or in this video, we're going to be going over the Java programming errors. We're going to look at, a couple of the errors that are going to occur when we're building our applications. We'll do it in a couple videos here just to kind of keep them brief and not go overboard trying to explain things. The very first one that you need to know is going to happen is the syntax error. Now this error is fairly straightforward, easy to find, very easy to avoid if you're aware of the different rules that Java has in it. Like when we talked about, like in the very beginning, we built a very basic program. Every Java program has to have a Java public class, Java class. This is how you start off every single Java program. Almost every Java file, for that matter, is going to start off here. Now this doesn't need to be here technically. It does help when you're working inside of directories, and it helps to have that. This is just something that's here when you make an application, so Java's done that for you. That's kind of the beauty of the IDE. Java actually, when we started this whole application and we built this program, or this file from scratch, it did this for us. It implemented all this stuff. Now every Java program has to have an entry point, a way to start the program, or know where to start from, and that's by declaring this main method. So again, if we missed out on something like that, say we were just running our program, we went int, we give it number, and then we were down here, we went to system dot out print, had that happen. We were trying to do some other things along the way. Even maybe we had just wanted to declare, or we were using a variable, we said it was I is equal to 3. There we got that happening for us. There's a bunch of little rules that we're missing out on here. There's a lot of things that are technically going wrong, and this is very bad form, and it's also pretty wild because Java is going to show you, or sorry, not Java, but the IDE is showing you what's happening here. So every red line is a representation of an error that we've just produced here. Okay, so these are rules that we have to follow no matter what. No matter how you think you should be able to type it, it doesn't work that way. Java has rules. It's not just build a program and make it do get user input, right, and sell their data. It's not. You don't do that. It's not. No, there's rules to follow. There's things you have to do in order to make this program run properly. So again, Java's going to tell you, we try to run this program, and if you don't have an IDE, this is going to be a very difficult thing for you to actually see, because if you just try to run this all in Notepad, it's going to give you no indication of where the errors are until you compile it like this. And the compiler on the command line is going to tell you, try to build a class, this file here, the location on line 17, there was an error. It semicolon expected gives you kind of a viewpoint where to look. So you got a number on the line to go look for. You kind of got a place to start looking at the same time. And then we come down here, and line 27 also has one that says reach end of file, and this right here, there's 2 errors. So we want to look on line 27. Something's going on with this. Oh, sorry. Reach end of line while end of file while parsing. This here now is missing, or there's something we got to look at here. So we know 17 and 27. Let's start looking at our errors to fix. So 17, they said they expected you to have a semicolon. So there we go. And that resolved that one there. And now 27, we got to here and it was having an issue with this. Now this one's kind of a weird one, because if you're not sure what's going on, you're missing the closing bracket to our main method. we got the closing bracket to the top one, our public class, but our main method block doesn't actually close anymore. So let's fix that one now. There we go, right there. Okay, so everything's good to go now. Let's run this bad boy up again and get into this. Oh no, what's going on? We still got errors. All right, and I mean, Java, again, the IDE is typically showing you where the errors are, right? You can, if you see the red lines here, you can kind of look over it. Cannot find symbol variable I. What does that even mean? There's this like Alt Enter, and it gives you kind of a little bit of a suggestion of what you should do here. Now, a lot of them are, if you're not sure what they are, then that's kind of a bummer when it comes down to it. But like, it'll say surround it with comments. We'll just comment it right out. Just say comment right out. And we'll same thing and just say here, that's it. Comment that bad boy right out. But if you're not really sure of the language and the rules of it, then sometimes the suggestions could be a little bit weird. But create local variable I. So there, okay, that actually resolved it. It finished it with integer I. Look down here. What's this error? We can and knowing your syntax is obviously going to help you. It's just one of the things that you need to know. So that's why we got these files or these programs that we're creating, or sorry, these videos that we're creating, to get you a really good understanding the building blocks of Java, and we'll get you kind of built up. We don't want to leave you errored and just running errors and frustrated, pulling out your hair. This guy here, you can try, doesn't give us any kind of suggestion. It just says package system does not exist. Well, we just spelled it wrong, so there, we're good. Now we can run it up, and everything should be just perfectly fine at this point. Our program now is no errors are showing here. It's all good to go, and bang, Java runs. We got this little 7 here because we just took 3 and added 4 to it. Very basic. We're not really doing anything to create a program here. We're just kind of trying to outline different errors. So get to know the language, you get to know what's going on, and syntax errors will be a very avoidable error for you. All right, and that's it for this. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, you want to topic that you need discussed on, or maybe touch more on this topic itself, this one's pretty basic, just leave it in the comment section below and we'll try to address those for you. Please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching again. Catch you in the next video.